Want to make sure all of our cell phones and such devices are off or silent. I will sit with you. I'll sit on the edge of the sofa. Good evening again, everyone. It's time for the second of our 4 evenings of salon concerts for the 2019 Haida. So many extraordinary people have made this extraordinary revival of the Haida a reality. Last night, of course, Phil and Jody Felton, we had the wonderful Priscilla Navarro giving her final recital, and later in the week we'll be with Lance and Terry Lundberg and Dewan and Laura Ferese. Tonight, of course, we're at the beautiful home of Kristen Foster, who I've known now for several years. We met at that wacky Sondheim evening we did. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
That people thought was going to be about Sondheim, but not really. Yeah, that one. We won't go there. But MoCA Westport, the Westport Arts Center in MoCA Westport, its mission in music, which now goes back so many decades to the heart and soul of Westport as a great cultural center, is in thanks to people like you. And spearheading the effort, the head of the jury of this year's competition, of course, being for piano, is another of the great Westporters, Mr. Frederick Chu. Bravo to Frederick. Who's here, surrounded, you look like that picture of Shostakovich, Khachaturian, and Prokofiev on a sofa in 1948, like the commissars.
You look like the three monkeys.
Our three jurists are now in residence, so it's time to present the second of our four magnificent finalists of the Haida, a resident originally of the great musical metropolis of St. Petersburg, Russia. Please welcome for his recital, Mr. Veniamin Blokh. So good to see you. Vinya, may I call you Vinya?
Yes, sure.
You gave such a wonderful master class yesterday in the great Russian tradition of teaching. It was so inspiring, and we all just can't wait to hear you in Bach and Schubert. Just briefly tell us your story. Born in St. Petersburg, I presume?
Yes, I was born in St. Petersburg and raised there. I have lived there for 23 years.
And I must assume you come from a musical family.
No.
You didn't?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh,
My mom used to play piano until she was 14, but then she had to quit because it requires lots of time to practice, as you know.
As we know.
Yes. And yes, she didn't have time for that, but the piano was at home, and when I was about 4 years old, I just saw this magic musical box and just tried to bend different fingers.
Amazing.
And my mom noticed that, and she started developing in me like this what I.
Amazing, that's extraordinary. And then you eventually would go to the great St. Petersburg Conservatory,
Yes.
the first music conservatory founded in Russia,
Yes.
named after the great Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov. And just tell us about, I cannot imagine how extraordinary that must have been.
Yes, it's a very, very, very historical establishment, full of wonderful traditions and full of very, very deep understanding of not only performing but also teaching. Because we as a young generation, our teachers inspired us, and we then need to inspire more younger generation to continue this tradition and to develop it and to expand it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, you're going to play for us one of the great composers of the Baroque era, not Russian, of course, but the great master of Leipzig, J.S. Bach, and one of his partitas.
Yes, it's a partition number 6, and in minor, this genre is one of the monumental genres in the Bach's. Among the all Bach's works, well, of course, there's Goldberg variations. That's the apogee of his style and everything. But his partitas are also one of the most grandiose and monumental.
And I believe it's in 7 movements?
7 movements, yes. It's toccata, allemande, currente, air, sarabande, tempo di gavotta, and gigue.
Right.
And it's 7 movements.
It's in dances, basically,
Yes,
dance
dances.
forms. This is Bach, the European, all these French and Italian dances.
Yeah, but originally it was founded very historically in the Middle East. Dances, and then Bach made these dances not for dancing, but for listening.
Exactly.
Also.
Right.
And this is 7 movements, but I tried to group them in 4 movements.
Okay.
It's toccata, then allemande, currente, air, then sarabande, and then tempo di gavotta and giga. Because sarabande is, in my opinion, it's a climax of this whole
slow
piece.
movement.
Yes, it's very tragic, very dramatic.
Yes.
And if you look at the music, you can see that he in 18th century he gets rid of already bar lines, because if you look at the harmonic rhythm, sometimes you find totally different patterns, not traditional for classical. So like he was first one who did it, not Wagner, not Schumann.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already learning so much, and I know everyone would agree with me. Can't wait to hear you play it. So this great A minor partita of J.S. Bach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Steinway sounds divine, especially in the hands of a young man like this. We tomorrow night have another magnificent evening for you in the salon style with the third of our 4 finalists. I just want to thank again Frederick for his vision as the head of the jury of the new Heida, and for Amanda for seeing it through, and all of you wonderful, wonderful patrons who make it possible. Venia, thank you, thank you. And Amanda, I think it may be time for dessert. We have matching jackets.
Exquisite taste. So, it's a quartet.
Yeah. Okay, I have to find a place for the judges to go.
Outstanding.
That was amazing. Such a pleasure. Thank you.
Outstanding.
It's okay. I know.
Super. Bravissimo. Thank you.
I know.
They did a very good program, and they had a Canadian composer.
Jupiter Quartet.
Big program.
They were lowering the expectations.
Right, and then Daniel Gertler did the Schumann piano.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That was a great.
Oh, no.
That's
You
right.
did great.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you can relax.
I was there. I
In some productions,